Welcome to Veterans Memorial Stadium. The championship game in the Sun Belt Conference is about to kick off. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers against the Troy Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Catching up with the Trojans head coach before the game, he talked to his team in the locker room about how crucial this is for a conference championship. When they started the season in August, this was the first goal on their team board, and here they are knocking on the door. He said, this is what we've worked for, sweated for all season long. Guys, I know you've got it in you. We can make some noise here to start the first quarter. Let's come out swinging and show them we are the conference champs. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Bringing it out, it's Boyd. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Trojans offense comes onto the field for the first time today. We got multiple motivations here. Yes, both these teams would love to represent the Sun Belt as conference champions. But with the victory today, you also make your case to the committee that you certainly belong in this playoff bracket. Let's see if one of these teams can produce that kind of performance.
Chris, to get into that playoff, it's all about resume, and there would be no better resume builder than a win today. Both of these teams have done a great job navigating through the Sun Belt, and obviously the winner is going to have a terrific opportunity to get into that playoff.
Makes a quick grab. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Across the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, Chris, we knew explosive plays were going to play a huge part in this game, and here the field is totally flipped on the RPO, the run-pass option. Great read from this quarterback. He gives it to his back, and you can see once the lane is there, he's got great explosiveness.
Got an opening here. Another great move. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Trojans.
We can't start any better than that as
the big fullback's got it here. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Oh, look at the quick cut. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football, and here, first down for the offense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap.
Open field ahead. Enough to convert on 3rd there, so first down from the 12 now.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Trying to find room. It's Edwards. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Breaks out fourth. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Spins away from defenders. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking to scramble. He's got a first down and more. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with it.
Oh, he's lost the ball. And the defense comes up with the football. And now following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. He's the freshman defensive end. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. The Chanticleers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? He's got a crease. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. And the Chanticleers are moving quickly down the field. First and goal, handoff. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Gabe moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Chanticleers. This offense is still clicking. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
And the Trojans offense back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Makes the defender miss. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard. You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense. Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front.
And he's in the clear. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Troy.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out. They're trying to do the same thing here. Looking to throw. It's Barber. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Fights off a defender.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on third down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Ball handed off. He's got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. A sophomore member of that offensive line. The Chanticleers keep the football on the move. Now with 1 second left on the play clock, they'll spend a timeout. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. They've got this drive going now. They'll be near midfield with a first down. Here comes a handoff.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the Chanticleers are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
And after the play, there's an injured Trojan down on the field. As they check out the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Wideout's now clustered. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. The athletic training staff will check it out, so we'll step aside. A gain makes it second and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. Third down and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
The Chanticleers with first and 10 here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. It's a quick grab, powering through the defender. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the third quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. There's a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So second down after the incompletion. Motion now from the tight end. He's got room to run. Look out. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position. Sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. First down for their offense.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Here he goes. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Chanticleers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and
he's got space. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The back's got it. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now the offense will spend the timeout here. They're second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Zero running room. He'll hand it off. That's the spin move. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Set for the second half kickoff, but first let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, Coastal Carolina's head coach told me at the half, even though there is a lot of outside noise about this running back and his Heisman contention, they can't worry about that in a conference championship moment. They've got to stay focused on the task at hand, ride his momentum. But I can tell you, as a Heisman voter, everybody's looking to see, will he have a Heisman moment today, and will he strike the pose? I'll keep you posted here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, look at the big fella trying to get all the way home. Can he make it? They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. After the interception, we do have an injured player to check out. It's their junior running back. It's a concern. Holly will try to get an update soon. See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And
Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here's the handoff. Got an opening here. 1st down, looking for more now. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. The offense takes the lead here in the 2nd half.
his best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not 1, not 2, 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, the pressure's on. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, we knew these outside linebackers were going to be a problem. And rush, and they are here again on the blitz on the outside. These tackles are just not getting out there and securing the edge. Outside linebacker getting to the quarterback, and they get another sack.
Caught over the middle. It's Boyd. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll try to run for the first down. He's got a crease. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. The athletic training staff out to assess the situation, and will step aside. The Chanticleers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And now a carry here for the fullback. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
These are those little body punches in a heavyweight fight. You get a first down with the run game. The defense starts getting frustrated. Watch those safeties. If they start creeping up near the line of scrimmage, now you've got them as an offensive play caller. You can get to the play action pass and take a shot over the top.
They feed the fullback this time. Gets the first and still running. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You've probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Looking to pass. It's Barber. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
What an outstanding job by the defense. The route was timed perfectly. It was a good throw, but it's just better defense to prevent the touchdown. Now this offense has got to go back to the drawing board.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? They're going to run it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Chanticleers. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run up the middle.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working. Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. punt team ready to boot it away. They'll kick it away here. Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Here on the Chanticleer sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Takes the handoff again. Some hard running there through a tackle. Wow, it's another broken tackle. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. It's Coastal Carolina on top. So after 3/4 of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. He's got space. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. The sophomore safety. And the Chanticleers have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it to the left. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. And now the handoff. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Coastal. This offense cannot be stopped.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Here comes the Troy offense back out there. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Play action here on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. It's a keeper. Can he make it? They tackle him behind the line. A loss of 4.
That is exactly what you want to see from your defense. Coming out.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Hey guys, on the sideline for the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. This
got an opening here. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. That touchdown may have slammed the door in this championship game and given the Heisman voters one more highlight to appreciate for this guy.
Well, I hope those voters are seeing the same thing that I'm seeing, Chris, and that's that this guy is a cloak.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Ball handed off. Touchdown, Chanticleers. He barrels into the end zone.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the 2nd half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Look at the celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship, but not many believe that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they have accomplished, and you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the stretch. Coaches did a great job getting them ready every single week, and now they can always say that they are conference champions.
One final salute for our conference champions today, and we'll see you at the College Football Playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar. The Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler. So proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night every year. So many memories come out of this night. Each of these guys have hung out together, got to know each other better, but ultimately the night's going to belong to one guy. One name will be read here, and one man will have that life-changing moment and forever be known as a Heisman Trophy winner. These are nervous times for these guys. The announcement just moments away. They've gotten to New York City, not by focusing on it, but once you're here, man, they want to win it. And every past winner has told me this is really a nervous time for them. They're this close to the trophy, but will they get a chance to lift it? It's an honor, of course, to be a finalist. All these guys have enjoyed their experience, but ultimately, the night belongs to one man. We're about to find out who's going to be this season's Heisman Trophy winner. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalist. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who's going to win the trophy for this season. And here we go. This season, the Heisman Memorial Trophy is awarded to junior quarterback out of Coastal Carolina. One final congratulations to the newest member of the Heisman Trophy fraternity. This season will forever be known as his Heisman season. Welcome to Liberty Stadium in Memphis. We've got an excellent matchup in front of us on EA Sports College Football. The number 9 seed versus the number 8. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers against the Memphis Tigers. This opening round playoff game about to kick off. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I checked in with the Coastal Carolina head coach before the game. As you know, so much hype coming into this playoff matchup about the running back. He's coming off that Heisman Trophy win, but the coach has talked to his team about putting that behind them. He's also addressed his teammates and said, I don't care what trophies I win. What matters is us winning one together. We'll see if they're able to get that chemistry and cohesion together here to start the game. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Tigers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. As they make their playoff debut, it's a new experience for most of this roster because they did not make the playoff a year ago. So how will they handle the pressure, the different level of intensity we see in these CFP games, Joel?
I think that the challenge is trying to make this just another game. It's way easier said than done. Obviously, you're going to feel the enormity and the size and the scope of a playoff game. But the quicker you can get this down to just the details of executing your offense or defense, the better. The team that does that today is going to have the most success, there's no doubt. Well, you don't see that a lot. An RPO that's thrown a little bit down the field. Credit the quarterback. That's a really good decision. Wide receiver is open. Pitch and catch, easy completion.
Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Trying to find some room. It's Carter. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
The Tigers pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option, so they're going to read the in-man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed, and he's able to pick up a really nice gain here.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score. Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. To throw, it's Nolan. Defense is coming after him. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Well, I know they want to go down there and punch it into the end zone, but that's a good start at home here in this ball game. You get down the field, kicker makes a field goal, you take the lead. Remember, this is about building into success and keeping this home crowd on your side.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good.
Breaking into the clear. He's past the marker and still going. He's in the clear. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Coastal. Powers into the end zone. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. He knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy that was going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. The Tigers will crank up the tempo. The shotgun handoff here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Caught by the receiver. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. After the completion, will stop the check out an injured player on the field. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. He'll hand it off. Look out, he's got space ahead. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him. He's got a crease. Now here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a massive run. You make somebody miss early, and then you're in space as a running back, and it's about speed. The speed to get behind the defense and get into the end zone. Explosive plays are going to be key for this offense all day long, and to get one early is a massive plus.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Powering through. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. As the first down is still going. Breaks, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Memphis. This home crowd is in a frenzy.
Chris, there he is, getting on the board early in this playoff game. We knew coming in this guy would be the bell cow. He would be the focal point of the offense. That's why he's had double-digit touchdowns on the year. They relied on him throughout the regular season. They will do so again here in these playoffs.
The extra point is good. They draw within 4, 14-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Hands off to the left. Oh, look out, he's got open space. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And right away, this running back rips off a big gain. And that was a question, right, Joel? On the road here in this playoff, could this offense quiet this crowd down by getting the running game? He's got space. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. The Chanticleers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. A handoff from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Same tailback, another carry. Picks up the first, looking for more. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down on what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. It's Coastal Carolina with the lead here, Joel. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
And the Chanticleers will line up here on first down and goal. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal. And on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
They bring him down short of that 1st down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
These are the decisions that decide games right here. Even in the 2nd quarter, are you going to be aggressive and try to put this ball in the end zone, send your field goal unit on, try to secure the points? I've always thought that it's such a downer for an offense to send the field goal unit on. When you get the ball to this point, I love going for it. But again, Chris, I'm an old quarterback. I'm always going to be aggressive.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. An inside give now from the shotgun. Good enough for 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
As a play caller, you've got to find different ways to get your most impactful offensive players the football. And here, that's exactly what they're doing. The wide receiver,
it's caught, and he's got a lane. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. No huddle here for the offense.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's such a frustrating play for a defense. It feels like they do everything right in that pass rush. Look at the pressure. They're able to get to the quarterback, but just not able to finish the play. So many times you talk with coaches, in particular on the defense.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down out at the 46. They come to the line on 3rd down, try to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Back to throw. It's Nolan. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got
an opening here. Here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touch. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it here. Fighting off the defender. But he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Handoff heading left. He's got some space. Look out. Breaks it. Now here he goes. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On the option, it's Nolan. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to come.
Looking deep down the right side. Catch made inside the 10. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. That's a big moment here in this playoff game. To get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter. Joe, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the 2nd quarter and then get the ball in the 3rd quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good, cohesive plan for this 2nd half. Because here we go. We got 1 half of football left to move on in this playoff.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? It's a run to the left. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. First out and more. He's still running. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50.
The running back's best friend. Hand the football off, move the chains. You don't have to do anything. It's totally mindless. You don't have to make a decision. You just get back into the huddle and you look at your teammates and you say, good job, boys. Let's keep it going.
To throw, it's Barber. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the 2nd half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Time to start the 2nd half. But first, an update from Holly Rowe on the sidelines. Holly?
Hey, guys. Coastal Carolina's head coach told me at the half they have found a lot of positive of momentum here during this winning streak, but it is in jeopardy right now. He said this is the moment we have to come out and assert ourselves and be dominant to start the third quarter, gain some momentum here, and change the course of this game. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems. He's got a crease.
It's a nice game, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this secondary.
And here's the handoff. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exact.
It's caught. He's breaking free. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Well, give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
The Chanticleers lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap, it's Edwards. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Stop for no gain again. Third down coming up. Here comes play number 6 on this drive. Third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
This offense is clearly in rhythm, no matter what they're trying to do. Pass the football, run the football. They're doing it well. And now another first down. The line is doing a great job. The quarterback is seeing the field. This is such a good drive right now, and you just got to...
Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal. And that will give them the lead now. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
They give it to him again, but this time he stopped short. They come up empty on the 2-point try. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Breaks into the clear. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working. And this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. See if they try out the field goal team.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
On the run, he'll let it go. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. And on the carry, he's heading left. He's got space. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. And the runner takes off to his right. Has the 1st down and more. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. It's Coastal Carolina on top. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play.
Shit, I'm getting tired.
Dropping back. It's Barber. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Sees an opening. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone, Joe, when you have a guy who can do that for a score.
I couldn't agree more, Chris. I always talk about in the red zone, the quarterback thinking touchdown, check down. Well, for him, a check down means his legs. And when he gets on the outside, look at the athleticism, taking it all the way in for a touchdown. What a weapon.
Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They've been stopped in their first 2 4th down attempts. Here comes number 3. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He makes the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. And the Chanticleers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pounding away with the run game. Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Now the Tigers will spend their 3rd and final timeout. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Touchdown, Coastal. Still no answer for this offense. No signs of throttling back for this offense on the road here in this playoff game. We wondered, will they pull back? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Looking for a late, deep throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Here comes the rush. Fires it on the move. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Back to throw again. On the run, he'll let it go. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
Trying for a 4th down completion. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Here on the Chanticleer sideline, this road team is starting to feel the upset. This crowd has gotten quiet as the running back has done some serious damage here today. They have come into a hostile environment and run the football. Nobody thought it would happen, and yet they have taken control at the line of scrimmage. We've got football left to play, but right now they are feeding on this running game here on the road. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look, just a short gain on the play. We're going to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. What a tremendous job coming into this very hostile environment, conquering all that, and getting the victory. And these players told us, Joel, the sweetest thing would be to silence this big crowd, except their own little cheering section, and walk out of here with a W.
Well, it is silent, and they are in front of that little section over in the corner, in front of their fans, celebrating this monumental win on the road in the playoff. What an accomplishment for this group. And I tell you, a springboard. You think about moving forward now to the next round, and what they were able to do here today, this momentum will be palpable for the next round of the playoff.
So the winner advances in the playoff bracket and gets one step closer to a national championship. We'll talk to you next time.
I'm tired, dude.
This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers against the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
New Orleans always knows how to do it right here in the college football playoff. The Sugar Bowl with such proud history. They are one of the best hosts we've seen, and these fans have not disappointed. They arrived early. They've been loud, and we are ready to kick things off here for this playoff game, guys. It is loud, crazy, and exciting down on the field. The teams are going to have to be locked in and focused. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Chanticleers offense comes on the field first today. And the main plot line, can they get this running game going? So effective all season. They always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, well, we got to stop the run. Who can win that test of wills?
Well, Chris, so far no one's been able to slow down this run game, and I think they're going to have to commit a lot of resources to stopping this running back, stopping this run game. This O-line has been dominant this year, and the more resources you commit to the line of scrimmage, that's when you've got to be a little bit wary of that ball over the top and play action. So a lot of things going on, in particular early here. But Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first.
He's got a crease. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Hand off to the right side. Look out, he's breaking free. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chanticleers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
And there's the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Option look. It's Bachmeier. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make the play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. They'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down. He's got space. They stop him, but it's a first down.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And he's brought down there. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the marker.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
The Chanticleers will have first and 10 here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
At the 5, great run to set up scoring position here. After the play, looks like a man is shaken up. A sophomore defensive end. And the Chanticleers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. The shotgun running play call. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Ball back at the 6 or second and goal up that loss. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. This offense really clicking.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there.
Neutral zone infraction.
Mental mistake by the defense. Offense gets 5 yards out of it. Gift to the offense. First and 5 now after the encroachment. Press coverage now from the secondary. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Phillips. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. And the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Pressure is coming. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Had an opening here. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The Cougars pick up enough to get a first down there. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, BYU, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On the ground, it's Johnson. He's got the 40. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. It's Coastal Carolina with the lead here, Joe. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Chanticleers will line up on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Johnson. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Makes the grab. It's Shelton. He stopped short of that first down marker. He's going to bring up 4th and 3. And the Cougars will bring the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Oh, he's got open space. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Gets the first and still running. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll run it from the gun. Makes a nice move there. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. That's an important first down on that running play. Sticking with the running game. He's got space. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. And the Chanticleers line it up with first and goal. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
It is so difficult to run the football in this field position because the field is condensed. All those defenders are up near the line of scrimmage. They're trying to just win the line of scrimmage, get this ball in with the running back, but there's nowhere to go.
Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Chanticleers.
Chris, what I'm most impressed with is his balance through contact. You can see as he breaks tackles and continues to turn towards the end zone, that balance is just evident, and it's hard to get him down to the ground. That is a great run.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
Keeping it on the ground here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here's the second down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run here, lets it go. That's caught. It's Casper. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Shelton. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like none.
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young. This offense is still clicking. Kicking team out for the PAT try. It's blocked. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, on the sideline for the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. To the air, it's Barber. Catch made on the left side. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
First down here for this offense. And the same runner's got it again. Got an opening here. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, this makes life on the quarterback very easy. When the offensive line is winning the line of scrimmage, you're just handing the football off. 2 straight first downs, running the football. That is easy stuff. And this quarterback,
open field ahead. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped.
what a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's a
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Casper. Breaking free, end zone ahead. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Now the Cougars are going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Spinning out of the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Now a timeout taken by BYU, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Trying to get the throw off. Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's a nice pitch and catch, but there is a penalty marker on the play. What stand? And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On 3rd down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on 3rd down.
5-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. They'll try a pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Shelton. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Looking for a man. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create second and manageable, third and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a
touchdown, BYU. Still no answer for the passing game. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joel, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Passes the 40. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40. This will likely be the last play of the half. Scanning the field, it's Barber. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Washington. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
The sheds are cleared. We'll kick this deep to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. We're set to get the third quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, the Cougars head coach told me at the half they have found some positives here during this 3-game win streak, but right now, trailing in this game, their backs are against the wall. They get an opportunity here to start the third quarter with some more momentum, and he said, we can't worry about the win streak, we just have to worry about doing our job. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Receiver in motion now. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
It's a really gutsy call by the defensive coordinator. Man coverage and a blitz on 3rd and inches. He rolls the dice, and it pays off. This defense has been aggressive all day long, and it pays off again here with a stop on 3rd down.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. This offense just keeps rolling, and people have to take this team seriously now, Joel, as a championship contender, as crazy as that may sound.
Chris, I totally agree. They may have surprised some people in round 1, but now this is consistent performance from this group. I am so impressed with the way they have gone out here, blocked out the noise, and just played great football. This group is playing as well as anybody.
Ball handed off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Give it to the big fullback here. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. And the Chanticleers getting set on 1st and 10. Hands off to the fullback. And after the play, looks like the man is shaken up. Junior offensive lineman. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry and brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
This front 7 is so athletic. They're impressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield. They create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game. Is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
That is a big conversion on 3rd down, in particular in this area of the field. It looked like that defense was going to force a field goal opportunity. Now you're set up with 1st and goal. You got to punch this one into the end zone. Pay off that nice 3rd down conversion.
The Chanticleers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical. Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Coastal, and the route is on. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ending off on the draw play. A quick juke. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that 2nd level, and here they're just not able to react and get back into those run fits.
Tackle, but 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's Bachmeier. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Shelton. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Design quarterback run. He's got a crease. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Touchdown, Brigham Young. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. It's Coastal Carolina on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Makes the catch. It's Townsend. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. An important third down attempt for this offense. To the air, it's Barber. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Oh, this quarterback has got to be so mad at himself right now. He knows on a 4th down, he's got to just throw that ball. Even if he puts it in harm's way, who cares? It's 4th down. But credit this pass rush, because they got to him quickly. I don't think he was thinking clearly, obviously taking a sack.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Lawson. Would be a 1st down, but there's a flag. Could be roughing the passer.
Personal foul. Looking to tackle. Defense.
Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a 1st down. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on 1st down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush.
It's caught. He's got room. Pointing toward the end zone. Touchdown, BYU. The comeback is on. This offense certainly comfortable in a back-and-forth offensive shootout. They play a lot of those in the Big Ten. Oh, and it's blocked. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Here on the Chanticleer sideline, this team is ready to take the field and continue this upset bid. They knew coming into this game that they had to make some noise against the #1 team in the country, and they have so far. They said they have...
He's got room to run. Look out. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's a carry for the fullback. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. After the run, there was a man down, injured on the field. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Barber. Nice grab. It's Alexander. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Chris, we got a fullback sighting. So often these guys get lost by the defense, and this is a great job targeting him on the outside. Now the only question is he going to catch it? Fullback with hands? That's what I'm talking about.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30. And the Chanticleers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. The big fullback's got it here. He's past the marker and still going. And the Cougars will call their 1st timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. The Chanticleers are in the red zone. They'll try and run it with the fullback. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And now a timeout taken by BYU, their 2nd. We've got 1 more timeout to use now. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. And the Cougars will use their 3rd and final timeout. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And now a carry here for the fullback. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead.
Chris, I love in these short yardage situations when they're able to just get the quick hitter with the fullback. It's so difficult to stop for the defense, and always a treat for the fullback to get his hands on the football.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. And the Chanticleers come to the line to run the hurry up. 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And he's in. Touchdown. Chanticleers. This offense continues to pour it on. Where are the skeptics now that said this group didn't have a chance? They're closing in on another playoff victory. They'll be on to the semifinals.
And Chris, it's wild. In this quarterfinal round, we continue to see the higher seed struggle. That layup.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. He lets it go on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Phillips. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. The sure hands. It's Wasson. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
They're doing such a good job of recognizing coverage. Watches the wide receiver, sees that it's man, so he continues to run in his route. And as a quarterback, you've got to understand that your window is going to be tighter. You're not looking for an open gap. No, you're trying to look for a window and a matchup that you like. He finds it with his wide receiver, accurate ball, and he gets some yards after the catch for a first down.
The sure hands. It's Casper. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Just trying to get rid of it. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Second down play coming up. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. Go to throw it here on second down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Brigham Young. Grab for a touchdown. The Cougars answer right back.
And still time on the clock after you can cut it down to a one-possession game. They've got to feel like they're in a great position here. You can either kick it away and rely on your defense, go for the onside kick, but one possession away in this game.
And the point after is right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the handstand, all over that to make the recovery. Playoff game on the line here. The offense they keep away to secure the victory. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking into the clear. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. This team just continues to impress back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joe, I think you can throw these seedings out. They're into the semifinals. They look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They've played well at the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is playing very well. And I don't want to play this team right now. There seems to be a level of urgency and focus that is very uncommon. And this is a group that clearly understands their objective. They're aiming for a national title.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.